A very warm welcome to the National Stadium here, the Olympic Stadium in Phnom Penh, for the women's football semi-final. It's a huge game between the hosts Cambodia and Vietnam. Now, Cambodia qualified for the semi-finals despite losing against Thailand in their last game. But this is going to be an absolute belter of a game. Look at the crowds, absolutely packed to the rafters here in this Olympic Stadium. So both these teams will be looking for a place in the finals. Vietnam and Cambodia. Cambodia ladies, number 119 in the world, will be looking to cause Vietnam a bit of an upset here. Vietnam are perhaps the favorite, number 33 in the world. So they have solid players. So we can safely say that Vietnam are the favorites for this match. But it's going to be interesting to see how Vietnam factors in the partisan crowd supporting Cambodia. Of course, the men's team was eliminated just a couple of days ago by the Indonesians and Myanmar. National anthem's now playing. So that's the Vietnamese national anthem already done and dusted. And now the national anthem of the host nation, Cambodia. So the national anthems are done. As you saw, Melanie Joy there, number 5 from Cambodia, towering above the rest of her teammates. She is going to be key at the back there for the Cambodian ladies if they are to get a positive result and advance to the finals. Of course, Vietnam, the heavy favorites coming into this game. As I said already, number 33 in the world. They've achieved so much in the women's sport. And Cambodia, well, they are a nation in resurgent form. They're looking for a positive result here, but safe to say, and I mean this with all my love, affection, and admiration, perhaps reaching the semi-finals is the end of the track. Ti Hong Kong, Hai Yen Pam, Ti Chanang So Chuen, Ti Tu Tran, Ti Tui Trang Trang, Ti To Tai, Ti Tu Tao Tran, Ti Ho Vu, Nguyen, Ngan, and Mai An. And on the bench, Ti Tu Tong Luong, Ti Luong Hong, Tran Hi Ti Tuin Ga, Ti Tu Yet Dung Nguyen, Nguyen Huin. And well, you get the gist, guys. And for Cambodia, Chen Soviet, Hair Sreilas, Hoekstam and Enjoy, Ti Sam Nang, Yong Yung, Son Vifa, Hok Sodi, People Sreista, Chut, Chantit, and Kuntea. The fourth official is an Indian lady, Ranjita Devideksham. So that's pretty big there for Indian football also. The officials from Cambodia, the subs, Che Feria, Somrit Nimol, Sokli, Ket Sivong, Kep Ton Samai, Heng Sek Lang, Bang Chivi, Hot Kom Hong, and Chief Selena. For Vietnam on the bench, Ti Tu Tong Luong, Ti Luang Hong, Tran Ti Tuyen Ga, Ti Tuyet Dung Nguyen, Nhu Huyen, Ti Diem Mi Le, Ti Kim Trang Trang, Ti Beach Tui Nguyen, Ti Vang Duong. The head coach for Vietnam, Mai Duc Chung. For Cambodia, Gao Fulin. And, well, the match officials, Manhaz Sogai from Iran. First assistant referee, Atena Lashani from Iran. Second assistant referee from India, Riolang Dar. And the fourth official, Ranjiva Degi Teksham from India also. So it's all Iranian and Indian affair in the refereeing department. So the Iranian referee is about to blow for the start of this semi-final clash. Much awaited for the Cambodian nation, much awaited for the Cambodian ladies. They will be facing against Vietnam for a place in the final. It's 30 degrees, 77% humidity, wind speed 5 kilometers per second, northwesterly wind with some moderate rain in the clouds.
Are you ready?
And as the crowd announcer suggested, ladies and gentlemen, are you guys ready? We kick off here at the Olympic Stadium in Cambodia. Vietnam in red, Cambodia in white, in front of a partisan crowd of raucous Cambodian fans. This is perhaps the best opportunity Cambodian women's football will get to qualify for the final of this competition. They've made it through to the semis, which has been a superb display already. Now, one more step to the finals. This is Melanie Joy. Plays the ball back to number 19, that is Kuntia. That's a decent ball there. Is she going to get there? No, it isn't. Kong, the goalkeeper, gets ahead of Kuntia there and takes the ball into her grasp. Ball with Vietnam. It's number 8, Thi Thuy. I do apologize if for many of these Vietnamese ladies I do mispronounce her name. They're quite complicated to pronounce at times, especially for a British guy like me. That was Nguyen there with the cross, number 19. I am trying to shorten their names as much as possible to try and make them readable for myself. Soviet now with the ball for Cambodia, the goalkeeper. She will take as much time as she possibly can to take this this goal kick. Putting her hands in the air. Ball now with Vietnam again. That's number 3 there, Tran for Vietnam, one of the easier names to pronounce. Number 17 now, Thi Tu Thao. I will try my very best to get accustomed to the names by the end of the 90 minutes, just in case either of these two teams reach the final. Cambodian names a bit easier than the Vietnamese names. It's offside there, signaled by the refereeing quartet of Iranian and Indian referees. So India being represented in the Southeast Asian Games. That's for all you Indian fans out there at Sportscasting. Yeah, that's a fantastic little moment for India. They're having two ladies as assistant referee and as fourth official. Melanie Joy tries to get there. Nicely done. This is Melanie Joy again, looking for a partner to play the ball into their feet. It's going to be a throw in there for Vietnam in this 32nd edition of the Southeast Asian Games. Of course, Cambodia the host this time, here in the capital city of Phnom Penh, a historical and cultural center of Cambodia, of course. Cambodia, of course, very famous around the world for the Angkor Wat ruins. Over the years, a lot of tourism coming into the nation because of that. But well, Vietnam now coming forward. That shot! Oh, what a save by the keeper! That's cleared away by Cambodia. So first try a goal there by Vietnam. Let's not forget, Vietnam, the heavy favorites in this game, number 33 in the world, against the number 119 in the world, Cambodia. So you would expect, if we are to believe the numbers and the statistics and all this hullabaloo, that you would expect Vietnam to maybe run riot today here with Cambodia. But football is such a beautiful sport that it's so hard to predict. Of course, Cambodia are the underdogs coming into this semi-finals, but they're playing at home. And that usually counts for something. It does, a lot, trust me. I've been there on the dugout before when you're playing in front of a home crowd, and that gives you that extra 12th man, in this case 12th woman, to carry on pushing and pushing and pushing till your body can push no longer. The body usually is fine, it's the mind that you have to control in situations like this. You have to control your emotions, you have to control the highs and the lows that you are experiencing in an event like this. It's possibly one of the biggest events that many of these Cambodian ladies and indeed Vietnamese ladies have ever had in their lives. This is Melanie Joy. What a ball! Chance for Cambodia! Chance for Cambodia! Oh, it's tight netting! Oh, boy, oh boy, oh boy! What a chance! What an opportunity that would have been for Cambodia to open the scoring inside the first few minutes of that game. What a chance that was for Cambodia. So now both teams have had two good chances, and you can see Vietnam, the ladies of Vietnam, playing with a high line. That's a delightful ball now through for the Vietnamese striker, bursting in through the back, breaking the offside trap, cleared away by Soviet, the goalkeeper. Tension, drama, and absolute beautiful football so far at the Olympic Stadium in Phnom Penh between these two national ladies teams, Vietnam and Cambodia. 6 minutes in, and either of these two sides could have already scored. The score could have been rightfully just 1-1 right now already. Cambodia 1-1 chance. My oh my, what that would have done to the crowd here in Phnom Penh, here in this packed Olympic Stadium. That would have brought the house down, believe you me. Foul for Cambodia. Melanie Joy hoiks the ball further forward, cleared away by the Vietnamese ladies. Ball is again with Cambodia, trying to once more hoik the ball forward and cause Vietnam some problems. And as I was saying before we got interrupted by that little bit of a technical issue, Vietnam playing with a high line here today. So if Melanie Joy, who's playing just off the striker there, number 9, Yang Yun, if she can get on the ball, she is a monumental figure for Cambodian football, Melanie Joy. She can definitely produce moments like that, passes like that, which just pretty much slice the Vietnamese backline open. And excuse me for the cliched pun, like a hot knife through butter. Soviet clears the ball away for Cambodia. This crowd cheering absolutely every single touch these Cambodian ladies are producing. Ball is back with Kong from Vietnam, the goalkeeper. Plays it to number 3, Tran. Number 3 to number 17, Thi Tu Thao. She tries to find a partner. She does. That's a nice combination play there. Thi Tu Thao plays it once again to number 3. That's Tran. Ball now with Vietnam in the middle of the park. That's Thi Tui. That's a nice looking ball there for Vietnam. She's into the box, cuts inside, strikes it, blocked, and spins comfortably into the hands of Soviet. That was number 19 Nguyen with the opportunity safely into the hands of Soviet, number 22 for Cambodia. Ball now with Cambodia again. Vietnam seem to be perhaps the more accomplished team going forward. So as I was saying before, Vietnam seems to be the more accomplished team going forward. Cambodia happy to sit back and soak up the pressure. And try and hit the Vietnamese ladies on the counter-attack. That maybe is the game plan by the Cambodians. They do have Melanie Joy, as I said before, number 5, who is playing just behind the striker. And we've already seen one bit of a, well, beautiful moment by Melanie Joy where she just laid the ball off to number 9, Yong Yeon. The weight of the pass is excellent. The penetration of that ball was sublime. And Cambodia had a chance to get on the scoreboard there and take the lead. Ball is safely into the hands and the gloves in the midst of Soviet there. She is calling her partners in crime forward. 10 minutes in, look, it's been a very, very good game so far. The intensity of the game, the level has been very solid. I must say, I'm thoroughly impressed with the quality that we're seeing here today. A lot of you might think, well, you know, I mean, it's Cambodia ladies against Vietnam ladies. My friends, this has been absolutely amazing so far. It really has been. And we are big proponents of women's football, not just in India, but worldwide. Last World Cup was absolutely amazing to watch, and so was the last European Cup. So, you know what? Kudos to these ladies for giving their utmost best, representing their nation. Women's sport has never been healthier, especially women's football has never been healthier around the world. And as we can see in Southeast Asia, absolutely flying and rocking. Melanie Joy there trying to get the ball. That's number 8. Thi Tui now with the ball to number 21 and gone. Good defending again by the Cambodian ladies, who, if nothing else, have been superb defending today. They've narrowed down all the angles and they've crossed all the T's and dotted all the I's, and they're doing a superb team effort so far. But it's early days, like I said, it's very early days. Oh, look at that by Melanie Joy. She's quality, isn't she? Absolute quality, Melanie Joy. Strike from distance. She is absolute quality, she is. Towering above her teammates during the national anthem, towering above many of these Vietnamese players. Pretty sure she's above 1.90 meters. She is an absolute behemoth in the middle of the park there for Cambodia. And if she ticks, if she gets going, and we've already seen 2 times where she's got going, if she gets going, Cambodia is going to take a team effort. They stand a chance here. Again, good defending by Cambodia. Nice attacking play down the right flank there by the Vietnamese ladies. That was number 19 Nguyen there with the run and the cross. But again, good defending inside the box as Cambodia ladies survive one more attack by Vietnam. It's been tight so far. It's been a very good game of football here so far in the Olympic Stadium in Phnom Penh, the capital city of Cambodia, of course. Now there are 2 games being played, Thailand against Myanmar. Thailand are leading against Myanmar in that game by 1-0. So, look, if statistics are to be trusted, then a final between Thailand and Vietnam looks like the most probable outcome. But as we know, and as we've already discussed before, football, sometimes statistics go out the window. Who would have predicted Leicester City winning the Premier League so many years as they did? You know, who would have predicted Racing Lens taking Paris Saint-Germain to the final games in this Ligue 1 currently happening in France? So statistics are always not to be trusted. Cambodia are playing well here, and Vietnam are the outright clear favourites in this game. But still, 14 minutes in, and I've seen a lot of good football by the Cambodian ladies. They're playing solidly here today. Ball with Cambodia again. Melanie Joy can't get it. Cambodia pressing high up the field. That ball goes out for a throw-in for Vietnam. And as always, the YouTube chat is available if you want to have a discussion with me with regards to the to this game, to everything else that we're doing here at Sportscast India, the Southeast Asian Games, of course. We are providing the coverage for that here in India, and it's an absolute blast of a game, this one between Vietnam and Cambodia, live from the capital city of Phnom Penh. Vietnam now coming forward. Decent chance here for Vietnam. But the Cambodian lady, the keeper Soviet, who's been tested once already, gathers that ball with aplomb. Now, having that flag in the background there, if you're Cambodia, you see that. You see a whole nation rooting for you. You see a country rooting for you. And that gives you the energy that you need and you require when those tired legs are there. When those tired legs are there, that gives you a big boost. It certainly gives you a huge morale boost to try and continue giving your absolute all when it comes down to this game. So a little bit of a water break there because one of the Vietnamese ladies is down injured. We're going to see what happened there. Yeah, the ball just struck her in the face, didn't it? That's got to hurt, really. Well, we do hope she's okay. We do hope she's doing fine. Last thing we want is for this game to have a big stoppage in play, and don't want that. We want play to continue as much as possible because it's been enthralling. It really has been. I mean, 70 minutes in, and the Cambodians in the crowd are having an absolute blast. They're having a party there as the Iranian referee allows play to go on. Ball is back again with Vietnam. I mean, Vietnam would have probably wanted to have taken the lead by now, just to calm down their nerves. The longer this remains deadlocked at 0-0, the more Cambodia will believe. As every single minute goes by, Cambodian belief will just continue to grow exponentially. That's good defending again, and they'll continue sticking to their tasks and defending solidly and attacking with that Cambodian flair that we saw in that first attack that they had. So Vietnam really want to dampen the crowd here, really want to score the initial goal to try and set that in motion. That doesn't happen anytime soon. It's only going to get tougher and tougher for Vietnam. I can guarantee you that. Cleared away there by Vietnam again, and the ball goes out of play for a throw-in for Vietnam deep inside Cambodian territory. So number 17 there, Thi Thu Thao for Vietnam. She gets the ball back again, another throw-in there for Vietnam. Is number 19 there, Nguyen. You can see the support these Cambodian ladies are receiving is just absolutely amazing, and this is the beauty of football. This is what it should all be about. Women's football receiving the support they so desperately need to continue growing and developing the game. So Vietnam here gets to the byline, crosses in! Goal! Vietnam take the lead. Number 21 Nguyen with a very tidy finish inside the box. Nice cross from the left flank into the first post. Caught the Cambodian back line flat-footed. We're going to see it again. Look at that darting run there. And a beautiful header there into the bottom corner past Soviet there. So Vietnam takes the lead.
Player number 21, T1 Sungang.
So T1 Sunang taking the lead there for Vietnam. It's 1-0 for the favorites, T1 Sunam. Well, no. I'm afraid they got the wrong flag when they said when they mentioned that. It's not. I'm gonna have a check right now to see who actually scored that goal. Fuse there, because they put the Cambodian flag on, so that was a bit confusing. So it is Tivan Sung Lang who scored the goal, number 21 Nang. So well, I did say it before, Vietnam needed to score as quickly as possible, because if not, it's just going to be it's going to get tougher for them. It was going to get tougher. Now things will gradually fall into place again. So Vietnam leading against Cambodia. This partisan crowd, this raucous crowd, are, well, not happy with what they have just seen. The team concede a goal. The atmosphere has gone a little bit flatter. It's a very hot evening in Cambodia, above 30 degrees if you consider the humidity in the place, in the capital city of Phnom Penh. Ball is now with Cambodia. Oh, they do have the power to come back into this game. They can do it. They can get back into this game. All is not lost here for Cambodia. They can still fight it out and make a game out of it. But, well, it's going according to plan so far for Vietnam. And as things stand, both of the favourites winning, Vietnam and Thailand beating Myanmar by 1-0 also in the other semi-final. So as things stand, chance here for Vietnam again, offside. Did blaze that over the bar though, but that was an offside anyways. Called there by the Iranian official. So Cambodia with a kickoff. Looking for Melanie Joy, wanting to turn from her Vietnamese counterpart there. Couldn't do so. Ball now with Vietnam again, 24 minutes on the clock, 1-0 for the Vietnamese ladies. That's an offside now this time, so ball is back again with Cambodia, trailing by 1-0 against Vietnam. So Melanie Joy now with possession, the ball bouncing over one of the Cambodian ladies there. It's number 8 again, crossing the ball into the box. (17) now, that's Thi Tho Thao with the ball for Vietnam. Playing the ball back to number 3, Tran. 25 minutes on the clock. Ball now for Vietnam, down the flank again, down the right flank, cross coming in. Goes out of play for a throw-in for Vietnam. That's number 19 Nguyen. So free kick here for Vietnam. In a very dangerous position. Number 23, Mian, with the free kick for the Vietnamese ladies. Oh, what a save that was by Soviet. That was creeping into the bottom corner, and Soviet has produced a very good save there for Cambodia. Still remains 1-0. The longer this remains 1-0, well, once again, Cambodia will still believe. They will still believe they have a chance of getting a decent result in this game. That goes behind for another corner kick. You could hear Soviet trying to scream for the ball. But Melanie Joy was not to know that. Ball gets played in again. Soviet with a punch. Ball is still in the box, dangerously shot. High and skyward into the non-bent skyline. Goes that shot there by number 22, Mian from Vietnam. So Soviet taking the time over that goal kick now, as the Cambodian fans and supporters, you can see them cheering their team on. It's another long kick there by Soviet. That will go behind for a throw-in for Cambodia. It's interesting to note that we have two officials of Iranian nationality and two from India. So in this game, so Iranian-Indian combination for this semi-final. Ball is with Vietnam, calming the tempest that was Cambodia in the first 10 minutes of the game. 29 gone. Vietnam, let's not forget, the heavy favorites coming into this tournament maybe. They're number 33 in the world. Thailand 44. And Cambodia 119. So there's a big disparity in the FIFA rankings between these two nations, when it comes not just to women's football but to men's football also. Interesting to see all this, how the Cambodian ladies will now react under this pressure being applied to them by the Vietnamese ladies. That's a nice looking run there for Vietnam. If she can get there, yes she can. Crosses it back. Chance! Go! Pam, 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 pam! Number 12, the captain Pam, with the goal for Vietnam. It's 2-0. And well, we were saying it before, talking about the FIFA rankings, talking about the big difference in gap between these two nations when it comes down to women's football. And we are starting to see the cracks, starting to see the fissures now in this Cambodian back line. A very good cross, which was not dealt with by the centre back in the middle of that Cambodian, in the heart of that Cambodian defense. She left the ball in a nice silver platter for Pam, number 12, the Vietnamese captain, to just bang that into the goal, make it 2-0 past Soviet. And well, it was tough when it was 0-0 for Cambodia. It was very tough when it was 1-0 for Cambodia. Shall we carry on with that trend and say it's very, very tough now for Cambodia to come back into this game? Stranger things have happened in the world of football. But when the odds are so stacked up against you, this could be deflating, demoralizing for Cambodia. The floodgates could very well much open up here. Cambodia have to be intelligent and sensible about this. They have to get to the halftime break trailing by 2 only, regroup in the locker room, and try and come out in the second half and, well, try almost the impossible. So 2-0 here for Vietnam. Throw in for Cambodia, number 19, Kuntia. There's a ball short there to number 8, that's Som Nong. Ball back again there with Vietnam. Spreading the ball wide nicely there. That's number 3, Chan. Number 8 there, that's Ti Tui. Back to Tran. Plays the ball to number 17, Ti Tu Tao. Nice looking run there by Ti Tu Tao. She recovers the ball again. That's a nice ball there for Nguyen. That's a free kick. Is it going to be a foul? No, it isn't. It's a goal kick. Well, if the referee thinks she dived there, she should be booked for that. That's number 19. That's Nguyen there. If the referee thinks she dived, she should be booked. If the referee thinks she was clipped, it should have been a foul. There's no two ways about that. She fell down to the ground. We're going to see it again here. Was she clipped or was she not? Well, you can make an argument for both, can't you? That she was maybe slightly clipped, but it was not enough for a free kick. So maybe the right decision there by the referee. Not every single touch is going to be a foul in football. Ball is with Vietnam again. Covered though by Cambodia, by Melanie Joy, who's been quiet after those initial 10 minutes. No service being fed to her, has it? Well, the crowd still believes, still cheering every single moment that Cambodia have the ball, so they're still trying to believe, still trying to give their energy and be that 12th woman on the field of play, having the crowd on your favor. It's not easy when you're trailing 2-0 against the pre-tournament favorites and you are a minnow, because that is what Cambodia is, the underdogs. It's not easy when things don't go your way. That's another delightful ball there for Vietnam. Cambodia cleared the ball away for a corner kick. That was chanted there with the clearance number 16. Corner kick for Vietnam, number 19 to take it, Nguyen. 35 minutes on the clock. The Iranian official looks onwards. Nguyen to take this corner kick. It's now Swinger, nice looking ball, but the tallest lady in the field kicks that away. That's a penalty kick. No doubt about that. That is a penalty. And I'm afraid, well, this is all starting to unravel here for Cambodia. Melanie Joy with a very good header out, but it's a penalty kick committed by number 15 there. She was very rash indeed. And well, Vietnam have a chance to score a third goal from the penalty kick. Soviet in the Cambodian goal. Vietnam to take this penalty kick. Cool, calm and collected. Vietnam 3, Cambodia 0. That was number 8, Thi Thuy, with the penalty kick. And the tournament favorites are running riot here at the Olympic Stadium in Cambodia. The underdogs are truly, well and truly under the bus right now. Soviet dived the wrong way and Thi Thuy.
Goal for Vietnam by player number 8, Thi Thuy Trang Tran.
So Thi Thuy Trang Trang with the goal for Vietnam. I love that name, isn't it? Thi Thuy Trang Trang. Ball back with Melanie Joy. They have nothing to lose here now, Cambodia, but they can't lose their shape. That's what's been happening so far in this game. They are just losing this shape, and that gave Thi Thuy Trang Trang the chance to score from the penalty kick in that instance. That's number 20 there, Kong, who, apart from the first few minutes of the game, really hasn't had much to do, has she? This has all gone pear-shaped for Cambodia. It was supposed to be a massive celebration, a massive footballing feast here today in these semi-finals. But look, the achievement is there. They're going to be fighting it out for third place, most probably against Myanmar. So we're going to be getting the final that we all kind of expected, maybe, between Thailand and Vietnam. So most probably that's going to happen. Just going to give you guys an update on that other game that's happening right now between Thailand and Myanmar. It's 2-0 for Thailand. So in all possibilities, we are going to get a Thailand against Vietnam final. And to be honest, that's not too bad. I mean, that's a pretty solid final between the two best Southeast Asian women's teams. That goes without saying. So it's not too bad, to be fair. And then Cambodia against Myanmar will battle it out for bronze medal. That should be an interesting game, spicy game. Chance here for Vietnam again. Ball is in the box. Nicely controlled there. Once again with number 19, that's Nguyen with the cross in. 38 minutes gone in this match. 3-0 for Vietnam. Can we say, well, we can't say it's over until it's over, is it? But, yeah, the writing's on the wall, isn't it? Ball is with number 19 there, Nguyen again. Vietnam just keeping possession, keeping calm. That's Tran now with the ball. Plays it to Tutui Tran Chang. 39 minutes on the clock here. That's Titui Tao now for Vietnam. Free kick there for Vietnam again. The Iranian referee just blowing the whistle there. So Titui Tao takes that back to Tran, number 3. Plays it to the middle of the park there to Titui Tang Tang. Ball for Vietnam again. Can she get there? The answer is yes. Throw in for Cambodia. Number 8 there was some good defending. Sam Nang, sorry. Both benches, well, I think the crowd knows. I think the crowd knows that they are destined for a third place playoff against Myanmar. I mean, they came here more in hope than expectations to try and beat Vietnam. It was more of a hopeful dream, maybe. But the facts are, and the stats don't lie, Vietnam are the best Southeast Asian side when it comes down to women's football. They are a solid side, force to be reckoned with, not just in Southeast Asia, but in Asia as a whole. They are a force to be reckoned with. This is Vietnam again. Number 8 there, Titui Chan Chang, plays the ball back to number 11, T Tao. He's been relatively quiet there, just running the show from deep midfield. Another cross coming in, chance for a fourth. Ball's not cleared yet. Opportunity for Vietnam. Cambodian defense in chaos. In the end, they managed to get the ball away. Sam Nang once more clearing her lines. Throw in for number 17, Titu Tao. Vietnam gets to the byline, corner kick. Well, that's supposed to be a corner kick, isn't it? Mayan, that's what she's selling though. That's a corner kick, ma'am. That's what she's saying. Wasn't given though by the referee. Decent clearance there by Soviet. Nice turn there by Cambodia. Free kick, says the referee. So a chance for the Cambodian ladies to put the ball into the box. Cleared away there by Vietnam. Solid defending again. Oh, head clash there. The doctors and physios have to come on here. It's a bit of a head collision there between these two women. Look at that again. Ouch. Wow. That's painful. That's very, very, very painful. I just hope both ladies are feeling fine. That was never a yellow card. Come on, referee. That was never a yellow card. Both women were going for the ball. Never a yellow card. Please. Work star Melanie Joy has been shown a yellow card there. That's not a yellow. Anyways, back to the game. So we had that little bit of an interruption from that injury. Vietnam coming forward again. Forward Cambodia. Every time they get the ball, the crowd believes, and the crowd cheers. The crowd is edging them on here. Ball is still in play. Back to the keeper, Kong. Vietnam have position. That's number 8 there, Titoy Tran Trang. Having difficulties pronouncing these names, I'm afraid. They are rather complicated names, if you ask me. So Titoy Tran Trang once more, number 17 now, Titu Tao. That's free kick, is it? Free kick for Vietnam? No, it's a free kick for Cambodia. Yep, free kick for Cambodia. Number 19 to take it, Kuntia. It's a free kick for Vietnam. I'm not entirely sure what's happening here. Maybe a lack of communication by the referee is not helping these ladies understand what's happening. Because myself and I think everyone at the ground thought that was a foul there for Cambodia. So, well, 2 minutes of added on time given here by the referee. The referee from Iran.
There will be minimum additional time, 2 minutes.
Chance here for Vietnam again to maybe try and get a fourth. A cross comes in, cleared away by Cambodia. Vietnam come again. Cuts inside, header. Goes just wide. So that's the end of the first half here between Cambodia and Vietnam. A good start by Cambodia. First 10-15 minutes, they had Vietnam
បងប្អូន
confused
ប្រិយមិត្តជាទី
as
គោ
to
រព
how
រាល់
the
គ្នា
game was going
ការ
on.
ប្រកួ
But
ត
then
វគ្គទី
Vietnam,
1 ក៏
once
បា
they
នមកដល់
applied the
ទីបញ្
pressure,
ចប់លទ្ធផលបណ្ដោះអាស
it
ន្ន
was
ក្រុម
farewell
បាល់ទាត់ជំនួស
Cambodia, and
ក្រុម
it's
ជម្រើសជាតិ
Vietnam
វៀតណា
3,
ម
Cambodia
3
nil.
ក្រុម
Goals
ជម្រើស
by
ជាតិកម្ពុជា
Titui Trang
0
Trang Pam
សូមទស្សនា
and
ការប្រកួតវគ្គទី 2 ក្រោ
Nan
យពេលសម្រាប់
have
15
put
នាទី
Vietnam in the lead here at the
Ladies
first
and
half.
gentlemen, the
So, my
halftime
friends, time
score
for a
is
short break.
Vietnam
Be
3
back
and
with you for the
Cambodia
start of the
0.
second half between
Please be
Vietnam
waited
and
for the second
Cambodia.
half start
3-0
in
for
the
the
next
favourites.
15 minutes.
Time for
Thank
some
you.
chai and a coffee, if you ask me. Stay tuned here at Sportscast India for the second half to come in 10 minutes' time. So the start of the second half is upon us here in Phnom Penh, the Olympic Stadium, for this game between Vietnam and Cambodia. Vietnam 3, Cambodia 0. It's been relatively easy going after that first goal that Vietnam scored after 20 minutes. Before that, it was a good defensive display by Cambodia, believe it or not. It was pretty solid by the Cambodian ladies, but after that first goal in, well, you could almost sense that belief had dissipated into the air and had vanished into thin air. So, well, I'm pretty sure, and I can say this from a coach's perspective as a coach myself, it's all about damage limitation in this second half here for Cambodia. They don't want to take too much of a beating when they face Myanmar, possibly in the third place game. So they don't want to take much of a beating going into that. They want to have their confidence still there, knowing that they can maybe try and get a bronze medal in these games. That would be a fantastic result for these Cambodian ladies. So pride to play for Cambodia. And for Vietnam, well, it's all about getting that finely tuned machine working properly for the finals now, where they're more than likely going to play against Thailand. If this remains the same, we've seen crazy results in football over the years, and things happen that you really don't expect to happen. So who knows, right? This is the beauty of football. This is why we absolutely love this game. Dango Mayo is saying, where, sir? Well, we're in Cambodia right now for this game, so we're in the capital city of Phnom Penh in the Olympic Stadium. Cambodia, of course, the hosts for the Southeast Asian Games 2023, the 32nd edition of these Southeast Asian Games. Ball with Cambodia again. Recovered up by Vietnam. It's a pleasure being here at the Sportscast India studio to bring you this game live from Cambodia. These 32nd Southeast Asian Games are pretty big, involving more than 5,000 participants from all across Southeast Asia, 11 countries, of course. Cambodia, the host, Vietnam, Thailand, Indonesia, Philippines, Malaysia, Singapore, Timor-Leste. All coming in, that's going to be out for a corner. Myanmar, Laos. So a whole host of nations competing in these 32nd Southeast Asian Games. And of course, we have referees that don't belong to the Southeast Asia region. So we have an Iranian referee in the center circle and an Iranian counterpart as an official linesman. And then we have a pair of Indians also refereeing here for this competition. So all the best to everyone involved from whatever country you have. And you have a Gibraltarian commentator. So it really is a multicultural, multiracial Southeast Asia Games. So ball is back with Cambodia. That's number 4 there, that's T2. Melanie Joy applying the pressure there on number 11, T Tao. Finding it hard sometimes with some of these Vietnamese names. A lot of T's, a lot of Trans, a lot of Thuo and Tao, and it's a bit complicated. I'm gonna have to get a refresher shocking class there to try and get myself up to speed with Vietnamese names. So number 9 and number 2 for Vietnam are coming on shortly. Here comes Cambodia though. She's all by herself though. Cross coming in, can't find Melanie Joy there. Chance here for Vietnam again. Ball gets played back. So Hoin coming on. And number 2. So T Tao is off. Number 2 is T Tu Tong Luong. So Luong coming on.
Substitution for Vietnam, player number 11, T Thao Thai, replaced by player number 9, Nu Hyu Yan, and player number 4, T Tu Tran, replaced by player number 2, T Tu Thuong Luang.
So I can even hear the on-field commentator also getting muddled up with some of those names. T Tu Tuan, T Tui, T Tao, T Tu Tao Tao. It's just very confusing sometimes. Ball back with Vietnam. 52 minutes on the clock. Summer 22 there. That's Mian. One of the easier names to pronounce. Back to Luong. That's Tran, number 3. Number 17 again. That's T Tu Tao. Nicely done there by Vietnam again, but this time it was offside. So 53 minutes here for this semi-final, and the other game between Thailand and Myanmar. Wow, 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 wow. The other game between Thailand and Myanmar is 2-2. So it's not going to be as straightforward to see a Vietnam against Cambodia. Vietnam against Thailand final. That's amazing by Myanmar. Myanmar, of course, are number 47, so they're no slouches themselves. Thailand 44, Myanmar 47. So that was a very good semi-final, that one. This one is all... It just looks settled, doesn't it? You need a moment of magic from Cambodia maybe to try and produce something different in this game. But it just isn't happening at this moment in time. Still 3-0 for Vietnam. And it's just... well, it's just very simple so far for Vietnam. Ball is back again with number 3 Tran. That's nicely done. That's going to be a free kick. Yes, it is, but it's going to be a free kick for Cambodia. Referee suggesting that Mian there took a dive. I'm not so sure she did, you know. Well, she did, yeah, she did. Clearly she did. I'm not understanding this referee at all here. I'm convinced she pointed for a Cambodia free kick. Convinced she did. And it's completely the opposite. I'm a bit confused right now with the Iranian referee. Absolutely convinced she pointed for a free kick for Cambodia. So free kick for Vietnam now, 56 minutes on the clock. Double substitution, 24 and 7 coming in for Cambodia. Selena coming on. And number 7 also for Cambodia. Number 7, Sok Lee, not coming on yet. Well, yes, she is. So number 7 and number 24 coming in for Cambodia. Free kick for Vietnam in a dangerous position here, with 57 minutes on the board. Oh, that's nicely done. That hits the side netting in the end. Vietnam have position. Ball here for Vietnam. Cleared away there by Cambodia. But once again, the ball comes back to the Vietnamese players. And it's all very simple here for Vietnam at this moment in time. No real danger of this of this game being overturned here by Cambodia. Well, maybe now, for just a moment there, Cambodians thought they had something. Here we go again. Cambodia on the attack, looking for a runner, a willing runner. That's a foul for Vietnam, is it? No, it's going to be a corner kick. Let's see what the referee decides. It's going to be a corner kick for Cambodia here. So chance to use the height of Melanie Joy Hoekstra to try and get something from this. So it's an opportunity here for Cambodia to maybe grab a goal back. They have to put the ball into a position where Melanie Joy is above 1m90, 1m85, 1m90, can take advantage of that. And they haven't done that. And I think Melanie Joy is actually being subbed off already. Well, that was a poor corner kick there by Cambodian standards. Expect a little bit better from them, to be fair. Ball back again now with Vietnam. 61 minutes on the clock. Vietnamese ladies enjoying a relatively straightforward encounter here against Cambodia. And believe it or not, wow, Myanmar have turned the game around. They are leading by 3 goals to 2 against the Thai ladies. As things stand, it's going to be incredible. It's going to be absolutely amazing. That cross comes in, decent gather there. As things stand, it's Vietnam against Myanmar in the finals. Boy oh boy, Thailand have it all to do once again there. This game, it looks like it's relatively straightforward here for Vietnam. Ball now with Vietnam again. Nicely done here by the Vietnamese. Another cross coming in. Oh, another mistake. But this time Soviet is there to gather. See, that's what Cambodia has. They have moments that they're pretty good, but then they have moments when they just crumble, don't they? And everything just crumbles around them. They have to try and eradicate those moments as much as they possibly can. Ball with Vietnam again. Nicely done. So throw in there for Cambodia. 64 minutes on the clock. 3-0 for Vietnam. Vietnam just keeping possession here in this game. Good defensive header there by the Vietnamese lady, but there's a chance here for the Cambodians if only they could find the right pass there. If only they could find the right pass there. Defending there by Selena, number 24. And the pass, oh no. So the crowd has gone a bit flat here. So has the game. Crowd reacting to the game. It's gone a bit flat. 66 minutes. Cambodia know that it's an insurmountable task to qualify for the finals now. And they'll be battling it out between Thailand and Myanmar for that third place finish. That is why I think they took off Melanie Joy. To give her a bit of a break. Looking forward for that third place game. Cross coming in for Vietnam. Ball is still in the edge of the D. So number 5 and number 16 ready to come on for Vietnam here. That was a good chance for Vietnam. That was number 9 there for Vietnam. Number 19, sorry, Nguyen. So, substitutions. Duong, number 16, coming on. And number 5 also coming on for Vietnam, Hoang. So Hoang and Duong come on. That's offside. So it's a pleasure being here with you guys commentating on this Southeast Asian Games with our crew of Sportscast India, a fantastic crew of people. Big mention to Jay Cardi, Aman Swarup, and of course the leader and mastermind of it all, Aditya Mohanty. A big thumbs up for the work that they are constantly producing here for Sportscast India. Started out as a I remember the initial starts of Sportscast India with the Madhya Pradesh League, and starting up relatively small, and then moving on to Kerala. That's when I joined the group and met all of the lads, and they're a fantastic bunch of people, down to earth, honest, hard-working group of people at Sportscast India. So a big thank you to all of you for having me here at Sportscast India, for being a part of this family that we've created over the past couple of years. And of course, this is a huge coup for Sportscast India, getting the rights to showcast these Southeast Asian Games here in India, and not just in India, of course, but worldwide. anyone can access our YouTube channel and watch the games live on their TVs. Chance here for Vietnam. Can't sit back. Good positioning there by Selena. Ball is with Vietnam again. Another cross. Oh, so close yet so far. Vietnam again, keeps it in play. Ball now with Vietnam once more. They're just controlling the tempo of this game, just minimizing all potential risks. Just getting there to the final. That's the most important part here for Vietnam. Now for Vietnam again. So it still remains 3-2 for Myanmar in the other game against Thailand, with around 15 minutes left on the clock. This game continues to motor along here in the Olympic Stadium in Cambodia. There's going to be another double change here for Cambodia and one more change for Vietnam. We'll be getting to that eventually when the next stoppage in play happens. Good defending there by Selena. So 9,849 people watching this game here at the Olympic Stadium in Cambodia. So that's it's pretty decent here in this Olympic Stadium. All of them, of course, supporting, or most of them supporting Cambodia. That goes without saying, the host team. Vietnam really haven't given them any cause for cheer so far in today's games. They just snuffed out, they knew how to just quieten down the crowd. And it's almost as if the last 10 minutes of this game and the next 15, it's just going to be Vietnam doing this, just passing the ball around, just keeping possession of the ball, and completely taking this game out of the equation here for Cambodia. Ball for Vietnam again. And the cross comes in to the edge, well, inside the box there, and goes behind for a goal kick. So two more subs here for Cambodia. Number 23 and number 11 coming on. So Sivong coming on. And number 23 for Cambodia. So that's Hod Kon Hong. And for Vietnam, number 7 coming on. That would be Thi Thuet Dung and Nguyen. So Dung coming on here for Hai Yam Pham, the captain.